Hi, we're Midgard Lobster, and we're playing Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Let's go!
Sandy time game.
Sandy Time game?
Yes.
Alright. This game is basically a precursor to Assassin's Creed, so this might tickle the back of your brain a bit.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first, that I am the son of Shahraman, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
No, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he fights. Like a warrior, son.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.
So, if you guys were wondering about the difference in the volume, some idiot decided that having the cinematic volume and the music volume be the same thing.
It is annoying and dumb.
Yes. Okay, bye.
They die or just disappear. They died.
Yep, quite violently too.
You? Wall running.
So yeah, I'm willing to give it a solid $50 to say that some Ubisoft dev was looked at this game when it was being made and went like, huh, I got an idea.
About what? The wall running? No.
No, Assassin's Creed.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
It's like free running thing is just like copy pasted from here, except wait, block me.
You did do that. It's a skilled spearman. I love that move.
It's good. It's also really basic, really quick, and basically an insta-give. There.
It should be an insta-give for you, not them though. Because you're running up their chest and shit.
Who would
Many
expect?
men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
Look at the way he walks in the water.
I saw.
Coming for
He
that
means
pussy.
business. He is prepared to fight the world for what he needs.
It's like, it's like the way Popeye walks when he's angry.
Yeah. And that's like no one else ever drinks. By like bowing.
You bow to the water.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get his knees wet.
Of course, if you have wet knees, you die. That's life. That's what all the people say.
Yeah, that's why I got plastic bags taped around my knees.
I know, right? Best solution ever.
What?
Yeah, just like, or if you remove your knees and keep them in a dry place.
Oh, look at this shit. This game was made in 2003. It's got some NVIDIA physics shit going on.
Yeah, pretty good physics effects for that time.
I know.
I love how much better video games have gotten, like, graphic-wise. They're more and more beautiful every year, basically.
So yeah, combat in this game is sometimes optional, as you may have seen.
Yeah, I noticed with those two guys before. That was the exact same room you were in on the
Yep. It's India. Everything is the same in India.
Of course.
I've never been to India. I wouldn't know. Alright, this combat is optional too, by the way.
Basically, the entirety of stuff I know about India is T-series, and some of the history about British occupation. Not a lot of it, though. Although there was one, and they pissed a bunch of people off by having, like... They used pig lard in the old-timey rifle cartridges.
Yeah.
Which you'd open by, like, ripping them open with your teeth. So they'd get pig fat into their mouths, which is very not cool to them, and this pissed a lot of people off, and it was one of the catalysts for the whole revolution, actually.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
But it's like, I imagine it was probably like, let's say if they use rat's fat or something, and you try to get people to get rat's fat accidentally into their mouths. Oh no, I think they actually lied about it being not pig's fat at first. Well, that like exacerbated the problem, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, instead of going, sorry, we didn't know, we'll get you other ammunition.
Yeah. If
Shall I
Age of
continue my
Empires
story
is
from here
factual,
the next
which
time we're interrupted?
which it really often
Yes.
is, I think.
New save game.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Thank you.
I think we'll probably progress further, but I don't know, I believe in us. We have skills. We finished Dark Souls 3, so, like...
That took a lot of hassle, though.
It did.
40-some episodes.
And
Yeah.
there it lay, just out of reach. The Dagger of Time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory.
I have to
If I
say,
could
though...
only get there.
Excuse me, Princess 15. I have to say, though, I feel like the Dark Souls episode being long, or the series being long, I mean, was very worth it because we got a lot of
The
experience out
hourglass
of it and
drew me,
stuff.
fascinated me. But to move it would take a dozen of my father's soldiers. I wanted a prize I could fit into one hand.
But
Penis.
giant hourglass of glowy. No. He doesn't want that. He wants a tiny dagger.
Yeah, because he needs to be able to carry it out. So he needs something like a dildo or something. Something small. That you can hold with one hand. Like a mop. Or a gun.
The mop of time.
The janitor of Persia.
That seems like a fucking superhero if you could be the janitor for all of Persia.
True.
Wait, is Persia Iraq or Iran?
I think Iran, but I'm not sure.
I have no idea. No idea. Not a clue. Look. Avoid spiky poles. So if you come across any angry Polish people, just avoid them completely.
Avoid them, yeah. I feel like that's just good advice, though. Don't piss off Polish people. They seem pretty hardcore usually.
Yeah. Many
yeah.
of them are very angry too, just as people.
Yeah. And keep in mind, this is coming from Icelanders. We weaponized music in the COD Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to explain what that is because it's funnier that way.
Just, if you're interested, look up the COD Wars. It's one of our, it's like this country's pride and fucking joy,
It really is.
and it's also the funniest fucking thing.
If you ever want to understand Iceland, just find out about the Cod Wars. It explains basically everything you need to know about us as a culture.
What's that? Want our stuff? No. Also, we want more of your stuff.
Yep.
That's us.
Basically, we're all about that stuff.
Also annoying people until we get what we want. That's also what we want. Yay.
And
Yay.
weaponizing folk music.
Megas is not folk music. Megas is garbage.
Dude, it's a type of folk music, though.
Like, he's one of our best poets, but oh god, the man cannot sing.
This is true.
Right, so I'm jumping between them instead of going down because of... See, if I fall from too high a place, I die.
This guy has some weak knees.
That he does. Which is strange, because he can do shit like this.
Maybe they're, like, really stretchy, but not strong.
Stretchy but not strong knees.
Yeah. Like, they're elastic, but they break easily.
Sand.
That makes no sense.
Sand. Welcome to a better YouTube Rewind.
True. Holy shit, 2018 Rewind was the worst.
Because,
I
like,
had
look,
what
look,
I came
look.
for.
I can do
I
that.
had what I came
Still a
for.
better,
It was time to get out. Now.
still a
So,
better
it, I didn't know it did that. It rewound his commentary as well.
It did, which is cool.
Because he's like, look, listen to this.
It's just hanging out there.
Yeah, look at the up in the left corner. It's like rewinding the time down.
Oh, it's the time you have to rewind, or...
No, that's not what happened. I jumped over the broken bridge. I took a running jump and cleared it. Let me begin again.
It did do that, though.
Yep.
Sand.
Oh, I can't skip this.
Otherwise,
Sorry.
the game would have been over by now.
But yeah, like he's doing a commentary. Like he's telling a story. But when I rewound the time, it actually rewound his commentary as well.
Does that mean he... Wait, what? If you think about it, that's meta's... That's broken meta, because he's telling the story and that should be in real time, but unless you, the listener, are currently holding the dagger and you rewind time and not him there holding the dagger.
I know, right?
It's kind of broke my brain a bit.
I noticed. So yeah, we did this a couple times because we needed to
Sound check.
and the audio didn't sync right. It was weird.
It was just not cooperative at all. But we made it work.
We made it work in a shit resolution.
Father, I have brought us honor and glory.
Your Majesty, you promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dagger.
Surely you won't deny the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass. That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through his city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a dozen slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My friend.
Your visit brings joy and honor to my poor and humble dwelling.
If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best is yet to come. I give you the Sands of Time. May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
The Sang, why does it glow? I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I. A young prince, dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he will oblige.
No. No! Stop!
Is it meant to do this? Alicia Sigataha! Give me the dagger.
No.
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me.
Yeah, sorry about the volume on the cutscenes. Not much I can do if I want to be heard over this.
Yeah, you have to have a mixing table or something.
Too bad.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah.
One day. Did you notice that one of the dudes was
Prince,
trying to fight the
use
sand
the
with a sword,
dagger.
though?
I will use the dagger. Calm down.
Didn't man to use the dagger.
Strike with the dagger. Take his sand.
Get out of my way. I need to stab this dude. Damn it.
Now, finish
Wait,
him.
are the zombies the soldiers from before, or just some zombies?
Soldiers.
Okay. So the sands turned everyone into a zombie.
Yes.
Weird. Sand doesn't usually do that.
I mean, didn't you see the cutscene? Were you not watching?
I was watching, but I was like,
Each time I
some
struck
of
them down,
just
they
stopped.
rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them could I liberate them from their monstrous living death.
Wait, how much fucking space is there in that one dagger?
More than I need.
Apparently.
I only have 4 rewinds.
I suspect you need a 0 rewinds for this combat.
Probably. No, not him. That guy. Thank you.
Stop.
Also, camera. Stop.
Probably won't. Probably just keep doing whatever it gives you.
Okay, that hurt though.
It did do that, yes. It's one of them big spear boys. The spearhead is larger than the other guy's swords are, so yeah. That's not murder actually. Yeah.
But is it murder if they're already dead?
Pre-murder, I guess.
Sounds like a fucking anime. Re-murder.
Fucking re-orange juice sounds like an anime.
They did do like Re-Zero, Re-Monster, all that stuff.
I wonder wonder if they'll ever make a anime series based on Doctor Who named after the TARDIS.
I won't give you the pleasure of laughing at that. I won't give you the pleasure of laughing at that because even though it was slightly funny, you don't deserve it.
You're not wrong, though.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Imagine if you could get people to save the point in the story they were telling you. Like, dude, can you say the story
think me
here? I'm
mad.
gonna go to work.
I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
Oh, if you assure us.
Wait!
I feel assured right now.
Stop! I won't hurt you!
Well, at least it didn't tell me where to go. At least it didn't tell me where to go.
What do you mean? Didn't it just tell you where to go?
Where? Did you see it?
The guest rooms, where
Oh,
my
it just showed
father,
you the room.
all
Okay.
our entourage,
Yeah, right.
and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Well, you just say it did not seem so, but then again, you just saw another person. So I feel like you're lying to me, Prince.
He's doing it for the sake of the story, I guess.
For dramatization, I guess.
Yeah.
I almost called it dramatation.
That's what it is, dramatation.
Come back!
Come back! Oh no, falling rocks.
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear and conjured up a phantom?
Right, I'm
Either
not gonna
way,
make that.
I could not rest until I had found her again.
We'll drink some water from the thing.
I will.
Well done.
I got hit a lot by
Hell yeah, you fucked
Zambonis.
But you fucked that water up. You defeated it.
I've defeated the water bowl. Fear me.
The greatest boss in the game.
"16 retrieves will give the dagger new powers."
Ooh.
Oh, I see. So like I need 8 more things on the ground, and I need to retrieve sand from like 16 monsters.
Oh, is that what it meant? Okay.
I think so. I'm not
Probably. Maybe. I would have thought sand would just be sand, but then again, I'm not a time wizard.
sure. He's not yet either. He's just yeah.
And he does have a time dagger, so that makes him more of a time wizard than me. At least.
True.
I can barely show up on time, let alone do magic with these tools.
One, two. Have some of this.
I like his hat though. You can drain his hat too. And be a hat person.
Like I've seen the dagger like stop people.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know how to replicate that.
I think it's looking as if it's random, but I don't know.
16 retrieves, first power tank created. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
It's been. I think I
days
only
since I
played
looked
this
at
game once, but I played Warrior Within like 3 times.
Ah.
That's the game after this one, by the way.
Ah, okay.
Or I think so.
We'll find out once we play it.
Like, there's one called the Two Towers or some shit.
The Two Towers?
I think so.
Prince of Persia, the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings.
I don't actually remember what the name is, but it was something like that. This game's kind of jumpy.
Yeah, I noticed.
Like here, look at that. How do I do that? I want to do that.
The like drain with stab thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Done.
Press delete.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Delete everything.
I wish I could do that, just like randomly pass out on the floor because of some glowy shit.
You can. You just have
Whence
to get
came these
epilepsy.
visions that assaulted me thus like fever dreams? Each time I awoke feeling drained
Nice.
and beaten.
Thanks.
And each time, what I had seen came to pass. As if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
Some people might call that
Yeah, look,
insensitive.
retrieving sand clouds means that my tanks.
Oh,
or
the yellow ball
Yeah,
things.
the stuff that's over here. That's like one use of rewind. But I don't know what that that curvy shit next to it is. What's that called? An ellipsis? I don't fucking know. Fucking half moon.
Oh, wait. A crescent, I think.
What's in here? Go.
It said, "Wah," or made like shiny.
Oh wait,
sounds
it's to
to the darkness.
up my health bar, I think.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
this is
welcome to the
freaky.
welcome to the fucking spirit realm
Is anyone there?
or something.
This is cool.
I have a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore.
I like blue flames. Drink the magic waters. Get possessed by demons. Listen to Black Sabbath. Yeah, nice.
I remembered.
You activated Black Sabbath. Well done.
What just happened?
Boom, boom, boom,
Strange.
boom,
I
boom,
feel
boom.
wonderful.
What?
Yeah, like Tim has said before, he has weak knees.
Needs knee steroids. Doubt that's a thing, but it needs to be for him.
Look at that,
Oh,
another
floor
sand
sands.
cloud. Floor sand, yes. Also, the camera cannot go up or down. It can only zoom sometimes.
Oh,
Wow, 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 wow. Sorry. I just think that's a really strange feature to have.
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run!
Bring it on, bitches. Those beetles got some attitude.
Reception hall.
Or scarabs or
There.
whatever.
Go!
Are scarab beetles?
I think Scarab Beetle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. They look beetle-like at least.
They do.
Dude, you know what these things look like though?
What?
You remember the Crypt Lord in
Yeah.
Walking Through the Frozen Throne? His minions.
Wait, why
Like
did
the
my...
ones he summons from corpses. They look exactly like those.
Yeah, that's real cool and everything.
Now I remembered her. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
What?
Yeah, don't you remember? You saw the
Oh, the
evil
Vizier.
wizard man before.
The vizier.
The evil wizard
Or
man.
the fucking Jafar wannabe.
We land far, far away.
From jokes to Jafar off the mark. Many sand to be had.
This is the room of sand.
What?
You need to get to that case.
Yeah,
Case? No,
right.
what's it called?
Is that where I... No, it's just sand.
Sea sand is good though.
Yeah, it ups my sand. Thankfully it doesn't up my salt, because my sodium levels are sky high.
Are they though?
Not because of this game, just in general.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that, but I thought you meant like this specifically.
The hourglass. What?
The demon stole the hourglass.
I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen. But I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize. And for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, I already figured that bit out.
Use jumping to solve jumping puzzles.
What?
I know, right?
Okay, it doesn't want me to change the camera at all. Just gotta do this.
Hug pillars. Turn around. Every now and then.
Okay.
Get killed by falling them.
I guess I'm supposed to, like...
Go to the right.
Shit. Did it too soon. Yeah, there. Yep, run across the wall, and then jump right here.
Ah, I see. Look out, there's a scrub on the floor too, actually.
Ah, I took care of him.
Called me the Time Exterminator. Because you have time powers and exterminate bugs.
Why not just call it the Terminator?
That's much better.
Alright, need to jump across there. Is there anything I can do here? No. Alright.
Just jump, I think. Yeah.
Wrong way. I turned the wrong way.
It happens.
Yes, it does. Right. What's all this then?
It's more up. The way upwards.
I did press W a bit to go upwards.
I
Wait.
kinda love that thing. Isn't this close to where you started?
Yeah, but what's this for? Why? Why can't I go over there? Fuck it. Like,
For exploration reasons, maybe.
there's literally nothing here, and I can't wall run over there.
But can you drop down to the ledge and switch to the other side of the ledge? Like, can you ledge and... yeah. Now you can go down.
Interesting.
It's another way to the place where you killed the scarabs, I think. No, it's another place with scarabs.
Yeah, that, see.
Yeah, now he's like all time stopped and stuff.
Can I open this? Nope.
It's a door, of course you can't. What do you think this is? Some kind of door opening simulator?
That sounds like the worst game ever.
I don't know. If you think about it, a lot of games are kind of door opening simulators. I mean, hell, the old Doom games are absolutely door opening simulators.
That is actually absolutely true, but I feel the need to like just to do this joke one more fucking time. I'll probably never stop doing it, but come on down to real fake doors.
It was a good scene.
Okay, but why did it leave me over there for nothing?
Did it? Or is there more to get somewhere?
Nope.
Can you get to the bed from there?
From
Like
here?
jump over? Can you jump over to the thing with the bed and then into the bed and be safe?
Doesn't look like it,
Okay.
but alright, I'm gonna go over one more time. Cause I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can probably get to that pillar, but I don't know. Yeah, then you can get down. Or can you? Yeah. This lets you go down to the floor.
Shit.
But there's more zombies. female zombies. How impressive of an old game like this.
Except their fucking bimbo is hell.
Yeah, that was true. Like, this game has females?
Wait.
Wow.
Oh wow.
To be fair though, the past was fairly sexist, so it's more of an accurate representation of the past than a lot of video games.
I mean, you're not wrong. Why are you just lying there? Get up.
There's a reason why we keep past values in the past, mostly. Just not as
Right.
good. Otherwise, they would be current values too.
Let me stab. Thank you. Don't like you. I especially don't like you.
Rewind.
Yep, she killed the hell out of me.
Yep. She murdered you with belly dance.
Actually, she used the knives.
Oh, nice. A part of belly dancing.
I want to do the counter move. Okay.
He punched
Come on,
his
do it.
How nice.
There we go. I did
Nice.
it.
So this is the gift then. Delicious. Good man, get into the gift. Show me your ballet. There it is. Good. Now we have more zombie souls in your deck.
Why are we still fighting? Oh,
There's more. Also, there's water over there. You might want to
It was indeed the dagger of time. I began to realize why the Vizier wanted it so badly.
forgot how finicky the combat in this is.
Old timey video game.
But you can probably tell some of this inspired the
The Assassin's Creed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up the
Combat did
goddamn
too.
sword, fool.
Grab the sword. Oh my god, don't spawn next to the water, you rude human being. I mean, zombie being.
Ex-human.
Post-human, I guess. Technically all post-humans.
I cheat.
How? How is any of what you're doing cheating?
No, I meant healing because like instead of just dying like I should,
They
I cheated.
They regenerate health by dying.
Right.
How's that not?
Tell me one thing though.
Yeah.
Why are the ladies still sexy while the dudes look like fucking disgustomatics?
Because of sexism.
You get stabbed and then cut in half. And
But people can disagree with feminist theory all they want, but this single part of it is spot on. Ladies are sexist basically to sell for commercial reasons.
but they're not part of the selling point of the game at all.
How do you mean? Not
Like you don't see them on the outside of the box. You don't see them until way into the game. So they're
that's
not really
this, that far into the game though.
No, but still, it took us a good 40 minutes to get here.
Yeah, but like, what year did the game come out? 2003, right?
Yeah.
At that time, word of mouth was still really huge in video game sales. And seeing a game at your friend's house.
Oh, it's got sexy bitches in it. I want that.
Yeah.
True.
Like, I'm not saying they necessarily thought that intentionally and put them in for that specific reason. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah. But like, okay, I just want to put this out there. Libido sells.
Yeah.
Libido sells.
And
It
there's
does
nothing
do
wrong with
that.
either.
Like,
I'm just saying.
like more than half the population, like way more than half the population, likes the female form.
Hmm?
So why not use it to just like incentivize?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm
No,
just saying,
I'm
yeah.
just
You're-
what,
yeah, you're
what I'm
just
saying
like-
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
like I don't understand why it's a bad thing or why some people say it's a bad thing.
because people like here's I think a really volatile subject actually. People disagree about
Done.
at which point.
I'll start the story from here next time.
What's the word? At which point, what's it called? Objectification. At which point it becomes harmful. It's like seeing another person as sexually attractive is not in and of itself harmful, of course, but like people disagree at what point. Like really focusing exclusively on that, it becomes bad.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I get the argument with old games like Lara Croft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the new Lara Croft is sexualized, sure, but to a much, much lesser extent because she has that big of a character. I mean, she's still hot. She's still like sexy and she's sassy, but she's got so much more character now, and it's not her form that's the selling point of Lara Croft anymore. It's the fact that she's badass as fuck.
Yeah, and I think most people would agree with you there that that's a positive development. If someone disagrees, I don't really know what they want, but I would like to. I mean, hell, I would like to understand their thought process.
Yak, yak, yak. I'm a professional victim.
There's probably more.
Oh wait, that's just Sarkeesian. Sorry, I said nothing. Bye bye.